Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Alan Weisberg. I'm the life recalibration expert and a stress reduction expert, and I wanted to take next number of minutes to tell you about a story that I'm not sure I would have believed myself unless it just happened to me a few hours ago, which it did. So I'm going to give a few minutes for people to come in, and then I'll tell you my story. I'm raising the volume in case you're not able to hear me. Invite your friends if you want to hear how the universe works. Thank you very much for inviting Adoy Tor member. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. I apologize for that. So the interesting thing that happened to me, hi Annette, thank you very much for the hearts. I appreciate that. The interesting thing that happened only a few hours ago is that I received a phone call from a woman who I did not know. It's a really bad pun. Name is Ree. Okay, thank you, Ree. I received a call from a woman who I didn't know. She said that she got my name from somebody, a friend of a friend. The woman, I don't think, knew about me before, and she said, I wanted to talk to you because I know that you see things. To which was a little surprising to me. I thought that she was talking about my intuitive abilities. I do have intuitive abilities. It's not something that I do professionally, but it is part of who I am. So I asked her, what her troubles are, and she said that she's in kind of dire straits, and she has a question that she wanted to get answered rather, to see if I'm able to help her out. To which I responded. I said, look, I'm a life recalibration expert. I help people with figuring out what they should be doing in life, how to reduce their stress, how to get into their ideal weight. I am an intuitive, and as a part of my sessions with people, a lot of intuitive hits are there. But this is not something that I do professionally. That being said, I learned a while ago that when the universe is calling you, you're supposed to respond. So I said, I'm happy to answer a quick question for you. So I said, I put down the phone. I said, please give me a moment so I can center myself. And as I began to close my eyes and to raise my vibrations, basically just focus inward, I told my guides. And for those of you that believe in that sort of stuff, I'm open to your guidance. The fact that this woman is in need of help and she called me means that you have a message that you want me to relay. What is that message? What happened after that surprised me very much, because immediately I started feeling her father come through, her father who passed away. So I started getting a very strong sensation of her father, who's kind of trying to talk to me, or through me to her. And he mentioned a few things about her, which again, this is private information. But he looked at me and he said, "You're supposed to do a full session. This is not just answering a quick question." I said, "Okay." And I put down the phone and I asked, or I told this woman, I relayed the information. I said, this is going to be a full session. I'm not going to charge you. We're going to go in and we're going to see what happens. And she was very happy to hear that. And I proceeded to have a conversation with the other side, relaying information to this woman. Shortly after beginning the conversation, I asked for the name of that father. And I was given his name, an ethnic name, not a common name. And me not doing this professionally, I kind of chickened out at that moment. So instead of telling the woman, this is the name that I'm receiving, I asked her, what is your father's name? And when she mentioned the same name that I just heard seconds ago from her father, that kind of blew me away. I've had these experiences before, so this is not a first time, but I had zero intention on doing anything other than, potentially kind of tuning in, and all of a sudden it's her father answering questions and kind of being pushy about it. It ended up being a full, hour plus session in which I believe we were able to assist her. But that just goes to show you And the reason why I'm bringing all this up, it's not because I'm looking for anybody to, ask me to do mediumship readings for you. The reason why I bring this up is because that's the way universe works. The universe used me as a vehicle of, hello blessed, as a vehicle of communication to a woman in dire straits. The woman needed help. She didn't know who to turn to, so the universe directed her to me through a friend of a friend, and me with zero intention of doing any intuitive readings, tuned in and to get her father with a confirmation of his name to make sure that I don't question this. That's the way universe works. So as a stress reduction coach and as a life recalibration expert, I'm here to tell you that this is how our world is designed. When you're in trouble, when you're stressed, when you feel that everything is going down, it may seem that way, but the universe has your back, and the universe will always find a way to get to you. Regardless of what you believe or how you understand, they'll find a way for you to listen. They will find a way for you to understand and receive that message in whatever way works for you. For this woman, it was through me. It was through this experience. For you, it could be something else. That's the way that our universe works. And I find it amazing. I find it gratifying, and I find it very humbling that the universe chose to speak through me to help this woman in this particular case. But that is how it works. And I wanted to share that with you. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I wanted to share that with you because I'm amazed by this occurrence. Again, intuitive readings, especially mediumship readings, is not something that I do. And yet I did it, and it came with ease because it was the right thing that was supposed to happen. So timing is everything. And you may be pushing in life, you may be wanting things to happen, and you may be pushing and pressing and nothing happens. And you're trying to figure out what is the matter. And the matter may be timing, or it may not be the right thing for you to be doing. So try to be in a situation where you're not pushing, but you're allowing. And I will do a whole separate scope on the allowing instead of pushing. Because when we push, we are only blocking the energy. We're only blocking the universe to support us. Whereas we're allowing and we're staying at least neutral and waiting for information, like I did today when I basically surrendered to the guidance and I said, okay, you brought this woman to me. You brought her to me. That means you have a message. Thank you for the hearts. You have a message that you want me to relay. What is that message? I am not here to judge. I am not here to decide on my own. I am just here to be the vehicle of a communication. And I had messages that came through, and that's the purpose. The purpose is to understand that you are not alone. Life is complicated, but you are supported by the beautiful universe around you. It may seem dark, it may seem gloomy. We may be confused along the way, as I myself, happen to come upon situations where I have no idea what to do, and that's when I seek guidance. For me, it comes. For you, it should come as well. I am no different than anybody else. So the universe chose to use me today, and I wanted to relay that to you. Go inside. Ask your guides. Ask your loved ones who are in spirit. They are all there. The universe is there to help you. That's the point. So that's the little story, little scope I wanted to do for you to encourage you and to share the amazing thing that happened to me. Thank you very much for the hearts. I appreciate it. I'm very happy to answer any questions if you have them at this point. So any questions, any comments? What did you think of that? Wasn't that cool? And was I the chicken something that I didn't go out and I didn't actually say to the woman, hey, this is the name of your father. Why do I still not trust it? Even though that's not the first time that it happened to me. I should have just said it. How cool would it have been if I didn't chicken out, if I didn't get into my fear, and I just said, hey, this is the name of your father. Missed that moment. And I'm very happy that you needed to hear that. Again, it's all sharing. We are all messengers in each other's lives. We all have roles to play. And when this woman at the end of the conversation, hold on, you're learning and it's happening for you as well as for her. It's just in separate ways. Absolutely. Yeah. It's for both of us. And as I was about to say, when she said at the end of this conversation, I owe you, I feel like I owe you, I said, you owe me nothing. The universe just brought me this tremendous gift, and I've gotten out of this just as much as you have. You owe me nothing. So it was an amazing experience. Has anything like this happened to you before? What do you think about this? Do you believe in life after life, so to speak? For everything, it will be first time. Trust deeper. Yeah, absolutely. Trust deeper. You have to trust. For me, it was surrender. It was that point of surrender. And thankfully, I've had the privilege of studying under some amazing psychics and mediums. So I knew how to step aside. I was depressed and asked God, what's next? Then your broadcast popped up. I appreciate that. I appreciate, again, the universe allowing me to be a messenger of light and love unto somebody. As I needed somebody's scope yesterday, where I was confused about direction, and I had one of my friends whose scope came up. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. There will always be something. Keep searching, love. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, the blessed girl. The blessed gal. Just love the message of that reading that I did for the woman, and we did oracle card reading after that, and I kept on seeing the same thing over and over again, which is love and light. And those are two things that I keep repeating, whether we do that with people who believe in the stuff or not. But the message doesn't change. It may be the words that are a little different, but it's love and light. And if you fill your life with love and light, everything else will work out. I'm a stress reduction coach, and I help you with different strategies of dealing with it. But if you fill your life with love and light, and you go at it from that perspective, you don't need anybody's help. All you're doing is allowing yourself to be present in the moment. And when you are present in that moment, the guidance will come. Things will happen. Miraculous experiences will just happen, because that's the way it works. Thank you for the heart. So blessings unto you, love and light, and may you have a beautiful day. And I will speak to you soon on Scope. Take care, everybody.